Everybody is wondering what's happening with these sustainability initiatives. And today, I'm honored to present the vision, mission, and our future goals on what we want to do at our company. With almost 12 plus years of experience in sustainability, we are evolving and growing with time. So let me put our vision in a very simple line. We want to be a one-stop solution on sustainability. In a time where we are talking about a big revolution, we're at the realm where carbon markets could be game changers in advancing climate change. We're here to generate, sell, buy high integrity carbon credits in the forest and other sectors, bringing benefits to people and community. Our mission is to simply simplify, synergize, and deliver sustainability for a net zero and climate secure future. We aim to integrate sustainability into the core business and transform companies into responsible ones. We envisage being a global leader in providing impact solutions in form of consulting services and an interactive and informative platform for businesses and homes. And while doing so, we truly understand this needs to be holistic.
This sounds quite interesting, different. And a thought process comes in as to what we are doing. To unveil our logo, I would now request Dr. Abhay Firodia ji and Kamal Sarda ji to kindly do a ticker and officially launch the logo of the company. Something that everybody's been asking me about. What exactly are y'all doing? Can we officially launch the logo? Can we go for it? This is a small teaser before we officially launch the big video. So it's not the official launch of the company yet. It's just a teaser. Before we go to that, I'd like to request Dr. Abhay Firodia ji to kindly bless us and share a few words of inspiration.
Good evening. We have a wonderful dais. Ladies and gentlemen, you have turned out in very big numbers for this very interesting program. Pranati asked me to speak in very few words, and I will bear that in mind. Normally, when I start to speak, I plan to speak for 45 minutes. But in the interest of sustainability, of the interest of the audience, I will keep it limited to 5 minutes. Sustainability is topical. Sustainability is essential. But sustainability is something which has become so crucial on account of societal, civilizational, industrial change. In the Indian tradition, in the cultural tradition of India, sustainability is ingrained. It is not in the Western tradition. There is a big difference between the Abrahamic world and the Indic tradition world. In the Abrahamic world, there is a creator God who created the world for the human being, for man to be particular. Then he realized man is not enough, so he created a woman also. But that assumes that the world exists in a straight line. There is a beginning and there is an end. If you look at the Jewish tradition or the Christian tradition or the Islamic tradition, this is the belief, that there is a beginning and there is an end, and the human being is the master of the earth. This is ingrained in that philosophy. The Western world also has a problem. The problem is they believe in the Greek logicians, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, who are all atheists. But at the same time, the Western world believes in a creator God. It believes in the Christ or Moses or Muhammad or Allah or God or whatever it is. This is diametrically different from the Indic tradition. In India, time is circular. There is a wonderful time and there is a very bad time. The wonderful time is captured in the words Kalpataru and Kamadhenu. What is Kalpataru? Kalpataru is not that there is a wishing tree and you go and you wish and you get jewelry and wealth and whatever else you covet. That was a period in humanity's evolution when the earth was plentiful and the human being was controlled and limited. Same is true of Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu is what is a natural source. The cow gives you not just milk and paneer and ghee, but also gobar, which gives you energy. So it was a closed system, low consumption, but good consumption. I'm not saying the West is wrong, but I am emphatically saying that we have as Indians to look at this aspect of the difference between the Western approach to consumption and what the Indian civilization says. Indian civilizational values emphatically are asking for sustainability. And I'll quote 3 short examples. One is very recent, one is a few hundred years ago, and the other is a few thousand years ago. We all know of Dr. Ambedkar. A lot of us think that Ambedkar was just a lawyer and he was the leader of the Dalits and he was instrumental in the formation of the constitution. It is true. But he had said that there are 2 models of evolution. Very, very important. So the Western model of evolution is picturized, characterized by the birth of a tree. That you plant a seed in the ground and that seed has to fight with the earth. It has to struggle to get water and nutrients. And by fighting it comes out, then it has to struggle for air and for the sun. That's how a tree is born. Indian concept is completely the opposite. It says that the seed is happily received by the earth, which generously gives it water and nutrients that it has. That tree comes out and the sun and the air is there. So the difference is between fighting to get what you want and recognizing that naturally you get what you need. This is the difference in thinking. And it manifests itself even today. I get very disturbed when you hear somebody like Greta Thunberg or Medha Patkar or these people talk about fight to get this and fight to get that. You are never going to get it by fighting. Forget it. You'll only get it by consensus and understanding. Where does that understanding come from? And there comes the second person I want to draw your attention to. Jnaneshwar, 700 years ago, was 30 kilometers from here at Alandi, a 25-year-old man. If you read his Pasayadan, I don't know how many of you have carefully understood what it says. It clearly says that the earth is interdependent. We want everyone to be satisfied. And then we have a real life, then we have a real world. What are we doing today? We are competing, we are fighting, we are saying, no, I have to have more and you have to have less. I mean, they are talking about COP20, I think, 22. Whatever. What are they saying? That the West has to reduce its carbon footprint by so much, and the South has to reduce by so much. And this is what is opposed by India. They have said, you look at the carbon footprint per capita. What happens then? The whole thing is stood on its head. It is not acceptable to the West. So by struggling and fighting, we are not going to get there. Okay, these climate conferences are going to give you some result. But I come back to again quote a person 2,500 years ago, 2,600 years ago, that was Mahavir. He was the first ecologist in the world, the first ecologist. Mahavir was not the creator of the Shraman or Jain faith. He was the last of the 24 Tirthankars. That faith was created by Rishabdev. What did Mahavir say? He said, every element of this earth, every tree, every ant, every animal, every human is essential to survive if we want the world to survive. Somebody recently, some scientist has said that if you killed all the ants in the world will perish within 1 year. That is the interdependence. So when we talk of sustainability, sustainability is not just the carbon footprint. Carbon footprint is one indicator. The Western scientists like to look at things empirically. They need to measure everything and say this is more and this is less. The Indian philosophy says that anything you can measure is irrelevant. It doesn't exist. Now, this is highly a complex subject of philosophical discussion, but the point remains that sustainability requires a greater love for humanity, for animal kind, and for society. On that note, let me say my 5 minutes are over. Thank you.
Truly inspirational. I know we're all set. I know everybody is like, what next? I'm going to take last maybe 7 or 8 minutes before we close for the dinner. So I'm going to ask each one of y'all to be patient and hear us out before we close for the evening. So what we are as a company, we aim to integrate sustainability into the core values, core business values, and transform companies into responsible ones. We envisage being a global leader in providing impact solutions in form of consulting services and an interacting and informative platform for businesses and homes. And while doing so, we truly understand the need to be holistic. Let me unfold what we truly believe in and wish to do. Inspired by the Panch Mahabhutas, Prithvi, Agni, Jal, Akash, and Vayu. We unfold our 5 offerings, the wheel of life for sustainability. Prithvi. This element is the foundation of our company, which focuses on the built environment with a legacy of 12 plus years of experience, focusing on net zero and carbon neutral built environment. Under this, we now spread our verticals with an integrated platform to measure water and energy savings and also find green material options for your construction projects. We truly believe green buildings are a foundation of a sustainable world. Our second set of services unfold under Jal, representing fluidity, adaptability, and change. We have seen sustainability transform from CSR Companies Act 2013 to SDG goals in 2016, and then mandating of SEBI for all companies to report their sustainability goals. It is important that we realize where we are getting. While we have been a boutique company working on this, we now offer a holistic platform which can help you manage your sustainability goals. The sustainability revolution will be the 3rd major social and economic turning point in human history after the Industrial Revolution, as quoted by Prince Charles, where we believe sustainable reporting is like a report card for the future, and we all need to be ready to submit our report to Mother Earth. Vayu. With changing times, sustainability has evolved more and more. Green products are coming in with thousands of startups working on alternatives and green products. We did hear about that gap that we need to bridge about sustainability becoming affordable. We truly believe to and will be working on this. Akash, referring to our Honorable Modi ji's life mission, today there's a need for all of us to come together and take lifestyle for environment forward as a campaign, following the 3R principle, not just reduce, reuse, recycle, but the most important, responsible. Our sustainability app truly will help you deliver this. Moving to the last Panchabhuta, Agni, the desire to learn. These stories of creating impact cannot be converted into reality unless they are supported by a strong education and knowledge-sharing platform. We don't have to engage in grand heroic actions to participate in change. Small acts multiplied by millions of people can transform the world. Our education vertical truly believes in this, and we together will be making impact. Before we unfold our story, we would now request Dr. Firodia and Kamalji Sarda to kindly play the video which will unfold our services for. Can I please have the ticker? Can you please? This is a small depiction, and finally to the final video for the evening.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
As our planet faces a defining turning point, the time to act is now. At Sustain and Save, we believe that we are the architects of a greener future where every action counts. This is where your journey to integrate sustainability into the core business values of businesses begins, transforming you towards a net zero future. Our offerings unfold in a duet of harmony. The first, a suite of consulting services that shape solutions. The second, an interactive platform that breathes life into businesses and homes. All these offerings are inspired by the 5 elements of life, creating a wheel of change at Sustain and Save, rooted in the earth, Our consulting services provide the solid ground for sustainable transformation through two key services. With our legacy of excellence in certification and compliance, we help businesses develop their sustainable goals from a grassroots level. Building on this foundation, we advance the narrative with sustainability reporting, a solution to measure, analyze, and report an enterprise's carbon footprint. Dive into our B2B platform, where sourcing green products and services comes with the assurance of competitive pricing and certified authenticity. Extending our platform's reach, we empower organizations to utilize our carbon footprint app, mark the dates for green activities, and embrace initiatives to aspire to be sustainable, one day at a time. Our sustainability stories become reality through dedicated education and a culture of knowledge sharing. Together, we're spinning a wheel of collaboration and inclusivity, propelling a mass movement toward a brighter tomorrow. At Sustain and Save, we're building a collaborative future for all. Join us to create a sustainable tomorrow today.
Thank you. Moving we are very grateful to have our advisory board headed by Dr. Mashelkar as the chairman, along with Dr. Ganesh Natarajan, the convener, and Pradeep Bhargav. It's an honor to have such esteemed people as a part who are going to guide us through this journey. Now, to take the blessings from my own father-in-law, Kamalji, Babaji, Kamalji Sada, I request you to kindly come on stage and give us your blessings. Thank you.
पंडिती और अंकिता, ये नया वेंचर आप सबको जो अभी समय की डिमांड भी है और मुझे लगता है इसका फ्यूचर भी बहुत अच्छा है, आप लोगों के लिए ये वेंचर स्टार्ट करना समय के साथ इंडस्ट्री, इवन बिल्डिंग जो बनाएंगे उनको आपकी गाइडेंस, एडवाइस मिलेगी और मुझे लगता है कि ये कंपलसरी भी होगा, ऑडिट भी होगा इसका और इसका बहुत फ्यूचर है। आपको बहुत बहुत हमारी शुभकामनाएं, बधाई, ब्लेसिंग्स।
Thank you so much. Before we break for dinner, I would request our founder, Namrata Dhamankar, to kindly give the vote of thanks.
Good evening, all of you. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and appreciation. On behalf of Sustain and Save, I would like to extend my sincerest thanks to each and every one of you for gracing our sustainability company launch event with your presence. Your participation and support have made this event truly special and memorable. Your presence here today signifies your commitment to the cause of sustainability, a cause that lies at the core of our company's mission. We are especially thankful to our distinguished guests, our panelists, Michael Schroeder, Anup Poddar, Ashish Gaikwad, and Dr. Ganesh Natarajan. I would also like to thank our special guests for this evening, Ella Investor and John McAdams. I would also further like to thank our guests of honor, Dr. Abhijit Firodia, Shri Kamalji Sarda, Mr. Pradeep Bhargav, and Dr. Mashelkar. Thank you so much. We would also like to congratulate our awardees for this evening, Asavari Kane and Srinivas Adhe, on behalf of Mr. Ajinkya Dharia, Dr. Trupti Agarwal, Milan Nag, Aditya Agarwal, Divya Chavan, again on behalf of Advocate Vandana Tai Chavan, Honorable Shekhar Singh ji, and Dr. Pramod Chaudhary ji. Thank you so much. Their insights and encouragement have been invaluable to us. Your words have inspired us to push boundaries and continue our efforts in fostering a more environmentally conscious and responsible approach to business. Our heartfelt appreciation goes out to our dedicated team, whose tireless efforts and unwavering dedication has made this event possible. Your hard work and commitment to our vision has laid the foundation for the success of our sustainability initiatives. Furthermore, I extend our gratitude to all our partners, clients, and collaborators for their unwavering support and belief in our cause. Your contribution has been instrumental in shaping our journey towards sustainability. Last but not the least, to each attendee who has taken the time to be here today, your presence signifies a shared commitment to a greener, more sustainable future. We are truly honored and inspired by your support. As we conclude this event, let us carry forward the spirit of today's gathering. Let us continue to work together, hand in hand, towards a world where sustainability is not just a buzzword, but a way of life. Thank you once again for being a part of this momentous occasion. Your presence and encouragement means the world to us. Thank you so much.
I request all the award winners to kindly come on stage for a photograph. So all the esteemed guests and the award winners to please come on stage so that we can have a group photo. Thank you.
And also, all the guests are requested to join us for dinner at the terrace.